It's a weekly retro party. Party, ooh yeah. It's a weekly retro party. L's out, My name is UAG, and I'm on a fucking mission. Don't you be disrespectful, no bitchin'. And when I play Halo, I'm never missing. So don't be dissing, listen, 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 listen. Overthink game and pop them honeys. Dummies, playboy bunnies, those wanting money. We call him OTG, he kinda funny. He painting naked bitches cause he like to eat them gummies. What? Mad dads in the mug, don't say shit. Tight ass shirt, don't need to say jack shit. Motherfucker working out every day with that swole ass shirt. Gonna put you in a casket. Party, ooh yeah, it's the weekly retro party. Party, ooh yeah, it's the weekly retro party. Yeah. And now you know a little bit about the host. One from the East Coast, two from the West Coast. We gonna talk about what we gonna talk about. I'ma tell you what we not gonna talk about. Double iArcade, knockoff games. iArcade, I ain't saying your name, but fuck a rain, I hate the rain, fuck a Papa Doc. Y'all motherfuckers the same, I hate them games. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. You never were a friend, you was just undercover. I don't give a fuck if I get canceled. I'ma find your head, slice it off, and I put it on my mantle. Party, ooh yeah, it's a weekly retro party. Party, ooh yeah, it's a weekly retro party. I never find another one like this. I never find another show like this. I just wanna party, ooh yeah, it's a weekly retro party. Party, ooh yeah, it's a weekly retro party. Party.
Oh, it's right there.
We are gathered here today to say goodbye to the Iarcade. After 2 years, it was too long. It was a console slash arcade slash whatever the fuck it was supposed to be. It was a horrible machine that had a horrible game library. But Console Fanboy was the only one who really cared. The only one who said the truth. The only one that tried his best to make sure that everyone knew how awful the games were and really wanted them to change. But nobody listened, and now they're dead. Unfortunately, they had too many yes men, too many enablers, lying, brainwashed, telling people that the games were great when in fact they were horrifically bad. And there's only one person to blame. Only one person to blame, and it is not Console Fanboy. Roll the tape.
Blame it on the rain, yeah, yeah. Blame it on the rain, yeah, yeah. Blame it on the rain, blame it on the rain, blame it on the rain, baby. Blame it on the rain. Subscribe, baby. Subscribe, baby. Subscribe. And like my video. Like my video.
Guys, I don't want you to shed a tear. It shouldn't be so somber. Today we're celebrating a moment in time. A moment in time in which there were some beautiful things that happened, but there were many missteps that led to where we are today. So, for those individuals out there who was duped by this company, me included, I was duped twice. Some individuals were duped 3 times, maybe even 4. There are some suckers who still have it. I won't say any names. But yeah. I think it's time. It's time to officially put the flag down and say that it's over. It's over. Now, I don't take any pride in saying this. I do. I had many hopeful wishes for this product and this company. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned. I was one of the original backers. Me, Mad Dads. Mad Dads was so emotional he couldn't even show up today. Mad Dads was that upset about this whole situation. And then I got OTG wrapped into this. He was duped. And even our brother down here, Mr. Moat. Mr. Moat was duped as well. So, again, no tears. This is a moment to celebrate because we're moving on to bigger and better things. Do any of you guys have any words to say while we put our friend down?
Going too soon, man. Going too soon. Look, I had some good times with the Iarcade. Had like a good 7 hours, you know. And while she sat in the corner and she started to get a little bit older, and as she got a little bit older, her quality started to deteriorate. Her spirit began to get lost from something that was so unique to just being something that housed a bunch of shmups and old early 80s games. Arcade, we appreciate you. We love everything that you've done for this space. And if you're Hindu, maybe you believe in reincarnation. Maybe you'll come back as something greater. Thank you for the fun, the memories. Thank you for the build quality. Thank you for being on sale for $250 so people like me could pick it up. More importantly, thank you for this thumbnail. Gone but not yet forgotten. May Iarcade, may it rest in pieces. Also, real quick, before anybody gets all mad about this, these are all jokes. Come on now. We've done worse, man. It's all jokes.
Look, it's all in fun, but to be honest with you, we're gonna have a serious conversation about the iArcade and about the missteps that they have taken and the reason why they're where they're at today and basically the butt of all the jokes of the home arcade community. Because let's be real, there are some things that they've done that led them to where they're at today. I will say this, I know that a lot of us, you, Moat, me, OTG, and and Mad Dads, and a lot of people in the community. They had some high hopes for this company,
Still do.
right? They
Still do.
well, you have to speak for yourself on that because I don't. I've lost all hope whatsoever. I don't have one single ounce of hope left because they beat it out of me, like they did. Because at this point, what have they done for me to let me believe that there is a future? Because at this point, you told everybody who has the OG, fucked you. You said fuck,
What's going on, guys?
you don't got
What's
no
going
gun,
on?
right? And
Apparently, we're
Oh
giving a
man.
eulogy.
I'm just saying, at this point, I have no faith. I, Mo, if you have it, more power to you. I
I
hope
do. I do.
everything that
I
you
do.
hope for comes true.
I do. I
You're not
genuinely
gonna
do.
sucker me no more.
No, 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 no. I'm not telling you to go rebuy it. Again, I believe that there's a roadmap for everything. You know what I'm saying? I think that they're going to get stuff with the sending tech and seeing Operation Wolf people playing it on the Iarcade Golds. That's great. It's just, man, they don't even have Iarcade Golds right now you can buy. They're probably coming out with a new model in the future, right? But for what they're doing is great for the platform. You know what I'm saying? But for you and I, or for you and everybody else, you know what I'm saying? It's hit or miss. Again, it's not. It's not. I don't think it's geared towards us. I still have hope. Again, that's why it's still sitting there. It's more than just a Sephiroth and Broly Hauser. It's there. You know what I mean? But I think that it just
Mo,
needs a
can
little
I
bit
ask you a
more.
question?
What's up? Why am I so clean right now?
No,
Yo, look, listen. Got dressed to the nines for y'all, chat. I wasn't even part of this bit, and I went and got dressed for the bit,
I was going to too, man. I was going
bro.
to, but I had so many difficulties today, man.
Yeah.
no.
Well,
Just
So the
even
question
getting there. I
I
love the
have for
streaming
you,
platform.
Mo, the question I have for you is when was the last time you not just turned it on and updated, but actually played your iArcade?
legit Sunday. I play Retromania. Legit Sunday.
Retromania. That's
I'm telling you,
interesting.
I'm telling you, like, yo, that's why I'm keeping. That's why the cab is still here, man. I love me a good beat 'em up. You know what I'm saying? A good WrestleFest style game, except this is a little bit more in depth. Yeah, no, I play it. Look, I'm not. I'm y'all just like y'all. Yo, we got stuff to do. I don't have hours and hours to sit online. So if I want to do something, I need to be quick, fast, and in a hurry. So yeah, me and Jeff Cobb and me and Nick Aldis on there getting busy. That's why it's still here because it gets
That's
used.
interesting. I would have, if I was a betting man, I would have said you haven't turned it on in maybe 6 months. But that's just me.
I've got
You
the
know,
update and I got the update and everything. No, literally after the tournament Sunday, I played some Retromania wrestling.
you must have been high or something. I don't know.
No, man, look, it gets played. Again, for me, like I've said before and I'll say it again. For me, it doesn't have a bunch of the games that I'm interested in yet. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they slide in the back door and they get some licenses to something. Maybe they get a Sega, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, they're able to convince Capcom or whoever else to put some games on it. You know what I'm saying? I am a believer. You know what I'm saying? It sucks because legit, I wanted to get a send in light gun to play some shooters on there because we don't have a shooter cab besides Big Buck Hunter. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then for the originals not to be able to do it, kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Like that's the part that kind of sucks for me. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
This was my last hope. If they would have told me, hey, we're also gonna release the remake of Operation Wolf,
Yeah.
and we have a way for you can play it with guns on the original
Yeah.
hardware.
Yeah.
If you could have told me those two things, I'd have been happy. OTG, you were one of the fallen. Me and you,
Yeah,
original suckers.
yeah.
Do you still have hope?
Oh, dude. Oh, hell no, dude. I went into that cabinet knowing that it wasn't for me, knowing that I could get all those games and play them other ways. If you want to mod your cabinet with a PC, you'll get all those games and more, man. Uh, so it was never for me. So I got it, and I got it at that time with the sale. So I bought a lot of games on sale. I was very hyped for the online. The online let me down. Right when I got it, Michael was talking about the user interface changing, and it still hasn't happened. Whether if
Wasn't
it's
that
gonna
back in
happen soon, fine. But I already
1942?
gave it away.
Wasn't that back in
Yeah, that was when they were
1942 when
having
they
the
said they were
sale.
going to do that?
Yeah, yeah, dude. But throughout this whole time, dude, the community is so small, and I just can't stand the way Papa Brad is. Him single-handedly ruined the IRK for me. The way he is, the way he's fake, and the way he shills for that shit, it's fucking annoying. So for me, single-handedly, I just did not want anything to do with it. The way Papa Brad hypes that shit up, and then he's in like every stream, like right now with Operation Wolf. He's all up on B stream, like, hey, if you had the Iarcadians on there, oh, we all have the game, the Iarcadians, and then he did the same thing to Michael B, like trying to get on everyone's stream, man. He's acting worse than who was it? I don't want to say the wrong guy. Was it Cornergate? Who was the one trying to get on everybody's stream? But the fact that they were all like when those no games coming out, right? They were all quiet. Now Operation Wolf comes out and they just don't shut up, man. It's the game's mediocre.
I have to say something, OTG,
Uh-huh.
because you hit something on the head.
Yeah.
And I'm not one that's going to be discussing another person, but when you're on YouTube, it's open. It's an open playing field, right? And so, not Brad as a person, but Brad as a personality on this. I think he single-handedly sunk iArcade. I wholeheartedly believe that. I swear on that. Not again. When I met him as a person, he seemed like a cool guy. But I think
Yeah.
he ate too many paint chips when he was on YouTube, and he done lost his fucking mind. And because of that, I think he single-handedly sunk the iArcade. Like you just said how you felt about the iArcade and how you felt like that turned you off. How many people probably feel the same exact way? If I was the company, I would disassociate myself with that motherfucker so fast, just to make sure that. Now, I'm sure he probably has good intentions, but you have to realize that too much is too much. Too much is too much.
Yeah.
And I, again, as a person, as a Brad as a person, when I met him in person, he seemed like a cool dude. His personality on YouTube and him sucking the air out of the room in terms of the fucking iArcade, I think single-handedly killed a lot of momentum for the iArcade.
Yeah. I 100% believe that, dude. Just that one dude. Like, it's funny, like what you said. He was a cool person in person, and then like that only lasted a few weeks, and he went to this arcade shit. This week has been the most annoying week ever, and to have somebody as kickback as B tell him shit in the
He never
comments,
says
man, I was like,
anything.
whoa.
He
Okay,
never says anything.
Okay, so what did I miss? I missed something. So what did I miss?
He went into the stream and started sucking the dick of the iArcade. Like, and no, one thing I don't like is when people
for the
try to
first stream.
gatekeep. Go ahead, OTG.
Yeah, so the first stream, those two streams, the first stream B did one, and he was just talking about I guess the game, the Operation Wolf, and he was talking about like with the sending gun, like you could just, it's better to load your PC with all the games and just buy a sending gun for that one game, and but Papa Brad was on and on and on, and he just wouldn't stop, man. He was spamming the comments. You know how he gets. And B just got annoyed. He's all like, you know what? You got your opinions. You could do it on your own show. If it's good quality, people will watch. You know, this is my opinions. I wanted to do a show without distractions. He straight up said that because Papa Brad just didn't think the dream was didn't think the show was, I guess, valid unless the Iarcadians were on there. He's speaking for all of them. He just makes him look bad. He makes himself look bad, and to have somebody as kickback as B to say that, and then on the following day, I think it was, Michael B had his stream, and that's when B and everyone was in there, and they were doing the same shit. And I say they, I mean fucking Papa Brad. And B was in the comments, was
Biggie
all
D,
like,
because it's not his show. He has his own show. He could respond on his own show.
yeah.
That's the problem. He wants to come on everybody's show and think like he's the authority of fucking iArcade. Everybody can have their own fucking opinion. Like you can say on your fucking channel, I hate fucking Arcade1up. I hate ad games. No, nobody should be on there. But why? I need to come on there. So you don't know what you're talking about. Like, no, you have your own opinion. That's why it was YouTube. It's you and your opinion. And that's okay. Everybody don't have to fucking agree on everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with what Bo put, right? You can always have your own opinions on your show, but you shouldn't spam on other people's show. That is disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like, opinions or not, that's kind of the stuff that you don't do. Because if somebody did it to you, you would get timed out, you get banned, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? So, but I can appreciate passion. I'll say that. I can appreciate passion. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man. Like, yeah, it's crazy because you don't see that on Twitch, you don't see that whatever else, right? Like was he like seriously just like every other comment like spamming? Because it takes a lot to get B hot. You know what I mean? Like for B to get upset, like it takes a lot. That dude's pretty chill.
Yeah.
There was no deep voice. I don't have one.
See, hold on a second. See, so what UAG just did is something that I know Kits does. Kits will tell you flat out, no. Can I be on? No. Flat out, no questions asked, right? And so he'll say that, right? And Justin, I think you're great. You know what I'm saying? And it's like one thing he'll tell him, right? It won't be a problem. But like, if somebody else says it, like somebody like one of us say it or whatever else, then it's a big uproar. It's a big issue. You know what I mean? Now, me personally, I've had Brad on the show. Brad was cool on the show. You know
I had Brad on in the past, but
Brad was cool
we have history now, so he could go kick a fucking bag of rocks.
I don't know. I ain't got no heat.
Barefoot with no shoes.
I don't have no heat with them. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I didn't see it. I'm only going off of what y'all said, but I have seen streams where there have been a couple of
while we were still cordial. Mo, remember while we were still cordial, I invited him and I invited Rainwater to have a friendly debate on the show.
The debate. Oh, yeah.
They didn't want to come on because they knew that they were going to get buried. That's okay. But at this point, that's water. That bridge has been burnt down. I don't twice.
Realistically, man, like I don't understand what the hubbub is about. You know what I'm saying? Because men lie, women lie. You know what I'm saying? But your actions speak, and the actions from that company haven't shown anything to be warranting like spamming in chats and whatever else. You know what I mean? Like I guess that's the best way to say it. B said that the best way to do sending is on a PC, whatever. He's absolutely right.
I will say this:
people spending $800 to $1,000 or plus another $300 to get 2 guns to play Operation Wolf. Like, and that's not me hating. That's just being realistic. Unless you're Daddy Warbucks, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see you spending over a G to play Operation Wolf. You can spend that same $1,000, get a good PC, get a good monitor. Bing, bang, boom, hook up a Bobby Voo to die for freaking build and be in there with the light guns. By the way, I'll have that video out Friday.
Mo, I got a question for you and for OTG. This is when I think that I saw the writing on the wall is that some of the loyalists are starting to change their tune. Like, hey, I think it's time for me to sell this cabinet, or hey, I'm not very happy with this, Now they're still the super fans, the Brads, the Brooklyn Menaces. Those individuals, they love their cabinets, and rightfully so. Hey, it's their money. They do what they want. But I'm seeing a turn in terms of the community that iArcade, that supports iArcade, that are starting to feel like, hey, I think I've been sold a bill of goods, and now it's time for me to turn the page.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good question. I'm gonna check. I'm pretty sure it is. I thought I'm gonna check real fast. Let me check real fast.
Look, I mean, King Creole is a big.
No, I want to respond to that. It's the real Papa Brad. So the Papa Brad, I say this: I have not personally attacked you. I'm not going to attack you. Again, I can respect your passion, but there's a time and a place for everything. You know what I'm saying? And
Brad,
and derailing somebody's show, that ain't it, man. Like that's not
Brad,
it.
I'm assuming that you didn't listen to the message I said. You as a person, you were pretty damn good. You as the YouTube personality sucks ass
Yo, whoa. Hey, wait. Yo, Jay might be right, man. We might have just get yeah. Let's back off of that. He might be right. Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. We actually took the bait. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. We shouldn't have did that. Yeah.
Brad,
What?
have a nice day.
No.
So
Send him a link.
I,
Listen.
I'm
No.
sorry.
Hold
Don't do
on.
that.
There's no way.
Listen,
There's
we're
no
grown
way
men. Look,
in
we're
hell.
bro. Listen, we're grown men, right? Send them a link. Come on now. 2 minutes. A 90-second elevator
But, yo,
pitch.
put his
Send them a link.
bitch ass on here, man.
Send them a link.
You know what?
What's the harm in that? What's the harm in sending them a link? Send them a link.
Hit the invite button and send it to him.
Oh yeah.
I don't have the ability to send it to him.
Oh, invite. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Shoot, I'm not even logged in the facey space on here. I got you. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm all about a debate, and if we can have a healthy debate, I'm with it. You know what I mean? But when I'm sitting there reading that stuff in the chat, talking about people are personally attacking and whatever else like that's not kosher. That I'm not with. You know what I mean? And I don't
maybe the message wasn't heard because that's the one thing I said. It's not
I'm
a
just gonna have
personal
no camera, man. I'm
thing.
tired of this shit.
Yeah, just turn the camera off then. Turn the camera off.
No, I want to see you, bro.
It's in my way. It's in my
There.
way.
You're good.
All right.
Stop crying.
I sent him a link. I had to log into Facebook to do that, and now I don't.
Send him a link.
I just did.
Hopefully he joins us and we can have a friendly debate.
I mean
that
that way, you know what I'm saying? Because if it's really this thing where it's like, yo, like people feel like XYZ, it's really not that. But I just sent the link, so you know.
Now, back to pressing matters.
Right? Oh. Yeah.
I do think that at this point that I think it's changing. The tides have changed in terms of what's going on with the community and their supporters. A lot of people are tired of seeing similar titles coming out where a lot of shovelware, and those are quotes. That's just not mine. Those are quotes from people from the community.
Right.
You know, games that are been recycled, games that have already been out there. Now, some people want them to take chances. I think it's also like you can't satisfy everybody, right? You can't satisfy everybody. Some people's gonna want, Capcom's or Midway or those big titles. Some people are gonna want the indie titles. Some people are gonna want modern. So I don't think that there's a way to satisfy everybody. But at this point, it don't even look like they're putting in forth the effort. For me personally, what do you say, OTG? What would change the way for you? What would say, you know what? I may not buy it, but I like what they're doing.
You talking about iArcade?
Yeah.
Dude, the same thing that we're all gonna say. Some decent fucking titles, man. And
All right.
honestly, I don't even know if decent titles will do it for me because I'm all about nostalgia, man. And that's just a box. It's something I can do on my PC. So I think I got it for to try it out, see what it's about, and it's just not for me, man. I don't even think a decent title can bring me back in.
Well, all right. I forwarded to both accounts on Facebook. So,
How about you? How about you, Mo? You already said that you're still there. So what's keeping you there?
So they got online. Right now they're doing it for free. That's dope. And some of the stuff that you played online, Breakers Revenge, Ray Jack, that stuff works. It works well. Gives me hope. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. What works well?
Hold on.
What works well? Because I want you to clarify that.
It works. The online play works well on those titles. When you have a good connection. You know what I mean? Because it's P2P. You know it's P2P. You know that. You know what I'm saying?
What's the last game you played online? Because I tried to play Windjammers and I couldn't even play that shit online.
Windjammers is hell. I just said Breakers Revenge. You You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't play Breaker's Revenge either. I bought that game.
Yeah,
knowing,
but your internet's trash though.
my nigga, I never had that issue with Big Blue ever.
But your internet's trash though. But anyway, can I answer the question? We're not comparing your upload and your download, right? Seriously, it's there because you know what I mean. Like I want to see what it can do because I don't want to be in that boat outside looking in. If they get something awesome, then I can't play it. But then it's to the thing where you see what happened with Operation Wolf. They're not supporting the old cabinets. Then what about in the future is going to support the old cabinets? You know what I mean? If they bring out a hot title, you know what I'm saying, and it's exclusive to Iarcade Gold, then it's kind of like, you know. But I look at it like an iPhone or a cell phone or something like that, right? Old tech, you know, whatever else. And, you know.
This is what Kong said, and this is what I think as well. He said, high-scored leaders, but head-to-head games suck.
Yeah.
And that's one of the cool things that I loved about it. Like, I love chasing people. Like, when me and OTG and Mad Dads, and we got everybody hooked on freaking Truxin, that was fun. Having Rainwater try to beat my score, having Brad, that was fun. That was a fun time. But I don't know. I sometimes there's just a moment in time where everything's just clicking, and I think it was they had a good run for a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you,
I was excited.
Me and Console Fanboy both played Breaker's Revenge. I also played it, I think, UAG, and both times the music just stops out of nowhere. All kinds of shit. It was like so laggy. It was all fucked up, man. I didn't have a good experience, and then sometimes it would connect, sometimes it wouldn't. I think I only connected on one of the times, but I'm not sure if they ever fixed that.
Dude, we was trying to showcase the cabinet and get Windjammers out there, and it was an epic fail. Fail.
In the update, he's seen the message, so I don't know.
So,
yeah, he's right. I said that about the thumbnail. Let's say that.
Oh, the thumbnail was awesome. I loved it.
Listen, hey, he's associated with Iarcade, like it or not. That's like me talking about New York City and having the Statue of Liberty. You have to have it. He is the Iarcade. And he's probably was crying about the thumbnail, so I might as well put him in there.
Yeah, but what's crazy about the whole thing is that they said, all right, so to get the Send-In light guns, you obviously need the gold cabinet. You can't have the old one. But they were all like, we don't know if when we're going to make gold ones. As of right now, we're not making any. And they only sold, how many did they sell, UAG? Like 10?
I think like 10.
I don't know
10,
how many
15.
they sold, but Kongs was on his stream, and he was looking at the leaderboards. I think there was like 54 people. That's mixed in with whoever bought it. The people who are dumb to play that with, I don't want to say that because I'm putting down people, but I'm meaning to put down the company, because they didn't put the guns on the regular one. So like people playing it with joysticks, it's horrible. I mean, I know Joe. Like Joe can't wait to get it. When I talk to Joe, and he's all like, "I'm gonna get it. I don't care about the gun." I'm like, Joe, just trust me, it's gonna be bad. But he's picturing it like the NES, and the NES was made for console. I'm like, a lot of these gun games that I've played with controller, especially on my Pi, are really bad. So I just picture the experience really bad. But dude, like there was only 54 people. That's, I guess, my main point out of everyone. And how many of those were actually people playing it with the sending gun? I don't think it was many. So it's like, how many, if they're not going to make any more gold and they can't tell you when they are or their plans, it's like, where's the company going? Like, what's the future? Like, how are you making money if you only sold 54 of those games at like, what, $12? I don't know the amount.
One of the things that they recently said was that they were pivoting to going more towards a software company, like producing games or getting games. I mean, this is what they said on their own stream, not, and I don't want to misquote them and say, but it sounded like they said there's no plans to make any more cabinets at this time. I'm sure that they're going to be pivoting to other things. Maybe, like what Toycade said, like swappable decks. Maybe they're looking at that still. But at this point,
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I really don't know. Listen, I will say this till I'm blue in the face. I hope that they do succeed because the more players in the game is better for the community, is better for the consumer, right?
Hmm.
If there's more competition that steps your game up, we probably would have never had online gameplay if it wasn't for at games trying their foot in the online market, right? We would have never probably had the pro if it wasn't for iArcade coming out with the gold. So it's something to be
I have
said.
to disagree with that. I have to disagree with that. I think eventually they're going to get online. I don't think at games is what made Arcade1up step it up. I really don't. And as far as the gold, I think the pro was actually in development before that damn fucking ugly ass gold. I think the pro came from the community. The community wanted a better cabinet, a taller cabinet, bigger cabinet, seamless, all the stuff they wanted, bigger monitor, better speakers, better sticks. Like they try to do that. I think the community is what pushed them to that, not the damn gold.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I remember like in the start when we talked about online, John was very dismissive with online, and I think that all the hype, even though there was nothing really to produce in terms of ad games, the hype of it just being there, I think it brought eyes to online gameplay in this retro gaming community. I really believe in that. I really do. Maybe not so much the
Ooh,
gold
ooh,
because
ooh,
I
ooh.
think that was a eventually the evolution that Arcade1up was going to go because again, like you said, the community kept on talking about it. We want this. We want this. We want this. Iarcade listened to them, but I think Arcade1up would have gotten there eventually. Maybe it sped up the process because it was funny how they announced the gold and not too long later they they Arcade1up whipped their dick on the table and said, "Oh, here goes a pro with something that you actually want in terms of a game."
Real quick, if I can be a positive beacon of light out here for the IRK space, watch Brooklyn Menace. That's a good dude, man. Brooklyn is a good dude, legit. I'd say watch him, watch his content, man. You know what I'm saying?
I
Here.
give him much props in
Well,
terms of
no,
that
no, no.
because
I'm just saying for people who might not know who Brooklyn is. You know what I mean? Like, he calls it like it is, man. Dude's like hardcore about it, but he's fair, he's objective. You know what I'm saying? He calls a spade, man. Watch Brooklyn Menace.
I would say there's some things that we disagree upon in terms of games and whatnot, and that's cool because hey, that's his opinion. But the fact is that you can have a civil conversation with him and you can agree to disagree
Right.
and keep it moving. That's not so much in terms of other individuals, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
So, I don't want to beat a dead horse in the mouth, while they're down, like, hey, this was our moment of silence. Again, pour a little liquor out for those boys there. Now we're in zombie times. There's going to be a couple of stragglers there that's still there. But hey, listen, we have somebody who wants to join. He is a supporter of all the companies. In fact, he's a big supporter of the iArcade. We got my man here. Let me add him to the stream. Give me one moment here.
UAG doesn't know how to press buttons, y'all. Y'all know he don't know how to press buttons.
This ain't the same. This ain't that little garbage shit that we had before. What
So
up, King Creole? What's good, my man?
What's popping? What's popping? What's going on with y'all boys?
Nothing, man. We're having a healthy
Chilling.
debate, a healthy conversation, if you will, about
Right.
the death and the rise and fall of the iArcade.
I'm definitely up for the healthy debate, but before we start that, I want to address OTG. You made a comment in when I chimed in, you made a comment calling me out, talking about I don't support you guys, and I saw IRK, and here I am.
When did I say
That's a
that?
lie. And UAG,
When did I say that?
UAG, you can stand on that. It's in the chat.
Well, I didn't see the comment.
It says
I will say
OTG.
that you always supported me in this channel, so I can say that.
Wait, I said that you don't support.
So
What,
Maybe that was
unless you
a
got a
miscommunication.
I
Yeah,
didn't even
because you
I didn't
tagged.
even say anything towards you.
Well, somebody got your account name, so I apologize, but it came from. It said
Oh
OTG.
no. Oh no.
What did it say?
I'm trying to look.
Oh no.
Well, it just said King Creole. You don't support you because you saw Arcade in the tagline. Here you are. You never
Oh no!
support this
Oh,
team.
you know what? I meant to do Papa Brad. Did I see King Creole? I meant to put Brad.
Yeah.
Oh, I was replying to
Okay.
you about
All
Papa
right.
Brad.
Cause
I think
hey,
you said something about Papa Brad earlier.
that's why I came on. I said, cause I don't play that shit. I'm
Oh,
coming in. And I'm going to
yeah,
address it
dude.
correctly. So
Yeah.
and Mo, I met Mo in person, so
Yes,
I
sir.
wouldn't be two faced and not support you guys. And I met some of y'all, and I'm always UAG done been on the show. I'm a big time supporter, so I wanted to make sure I addressed that head on. But if you said that was a mistake, I respect
Oh
that.
yeah, that was towards Papa Brad. That
Yeah.
was towards Papa Brad. We never see him in our comments, and he was all of a sudden in here. That's who I was talking to.
Yeah.
All right, well I stand corrected, but I will address this.
Hey.
It ain't no secret. Me and Gunther Vincent did the Iarcade zone. The whole purpose of the zone was to get people to play the machine. We
Mm-hmm.
were Kickstarter backers. We were doing the same thing with for the US been around. I've been around since 2018. But was the first dude I met in this scene.
You're
Me
breaking
and
up
him
really
both
bad
got
there,
Street
King.
Fighter cabs way back then.
No,
We're
he's
gonna
frozen.
let we may have to let you go. You might have to come back, brother. But yeah, that's not the move right now, brother. We'll leave his spot open. We'll leave it like this.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
But when he comes back and join, we'll go back to that conversation. But now that the somberness is over, let me take off these and put on the game time glasses because we also got some exclusive footage for you here at the home of the WRP. We got exclusive footage for you, and so we're gonna play some video of four cabs linked up for Fast and the Furious on the Arcade1up hardware. So let me play that, and we'll be back.
It doesn't work. It's making me slower. Second. You don't know. You don't know anyway. You don't know. Let's go. I was tense.
that was official gameplay on the hardware there, playing 4 players. You can tell the players by the little like icon above their head. This individual came in the fourth out of all those players, so not an excellent performance, but it looked pretty smooth. It looked pretty smooth. Now it is running at 30 frames per second, and I gotta believe that was due to probably the linkable playing to get that to run as smooth as it is. They probably had those kind of limitations to do that. It looked fucking fun. I do have some information in terms of some details. So let me go ahead and bring that up for you. So again, it's up to 4 machines linkable, Wi-Fi leaderboards, kind of like Ridge Racer. It has the 2 games, the Fast and the Furious, Fast and Furious Drift, running at 30 frames per second on 960p. You can save the cars mode, so you don't have to worry about that. I know you had concerns about that.
Yeah. Don't move so I can read that. Let's see. The Camaro, the GT, Mustang GT, Nissan 350Z, the Skyline, GTR, okay. The Solstice Ill, the GX.
So you're gonna have eight licensed cars. You know, due to licensing, they weren't able to get everything. I know one of the things as well was anything that was a convertible, they weren't able to get because then you would see Vin Diesel, and they took that out. You know, they didn't want to pay Vin Diesel that money. And it's on 19 total tracks between the 2 games. So it seems like there's a lot of replay value in terms of that, because remember, you're talking about the progression, saving your cars, customizing them, those 19 tracks. Yeah. So, what do you think? What was your thoughts of the gameplay, guys? I lead it to you guys first.
So when you said
I couldn't see much.
when you said there was going to be 4-player gameplay, I thought we were going to see 4 cabs next to each other and see how it was working.
No, we're just going to see the actual one screen.
You can see. Yeah, I was going to say you can see. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying you can see the player indicators, which is fine, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But I thought we were going to see like some 4 people right here: Cyrus, Nicole. What is his name? J-Lo.
I gotta believe that we was hearing Cyrus playing, but we didn't. Yeah. I wish we would have seen that, but that was the actual footage. So the thing I was concerned with to see if you would see any ghosting, you see any stuttering in the video. I didn't see that.
No, I mean it looks solid 30. Like it's 30, which is not 60, so it's solid 30. You know what I'm saying? But everything that we've seen on the video before, when you hit the nitrous, there's no motion blur or whatever else like that. But I'm assuming those are concessions that had to be made to get it on the board that they're using. You know what I'm saying? But 4 players work. I didn't see any really frame drops or anything like that, so that was cool.
Let me play it one more time, so OTG could see it, and you guys
do we know
here for the content? You'll be able to see it as well.
Let me ask you before you play the video. Do we know how they're linking up via local multiplayer? Is that via like Ethernet, or is that through your home internet? Or
you have an option between cable and Wi-Fi.
Okay, cool.
Because we know that there's limitations in terms of people, getting their wiring where it needs to be. So they actually did that in a smart way. But I wonder, it's probably gonna, again, just like you're playing online in terms of the fighting games, it probably is going to impact your gameplay. You probably want to be hardwired.
Right.
So let's go ahead and show the footage one more time for you guys.
Thank you, kids.
We need to be wired to each other. It doesn't work. No. It's making me slower. Yeah. second. You don't know. You don't know anyway. You don't know. Let's go. I was tense.
Yeah, they sound like they were having fun. I gotta believe that this is a fun game to play, especially when you are playing against someone.
Right.
But when you do that, we're talking about minimum $1,200.
Yeah, that's
That's not an easy pill to swallow.
bro. That's literally one of the things where they should have offered a bundle on the website, on the Arcade1up website. Hey, if you want to do link play in your home, we have the 2-player bundle and we've got the 4-player bundle. You know what I'm saying? Like they should have did it like that. I believe in evens, not odd numbers, right? You know what I'm saying? So like you could have did.
That's good. What?
We need to be wired to each other. It doesn't work. It's making me slower.
That was off-cam footage. I didn't see the crowd in the beginning, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's whatever. I don't. Maybe that's just me or whatever else. But gameplay sounds cool. The pedal sounds like I'm gonna break it. If I get it, it sounds like I'm gonna break it. So I'm gonna have to get like some metal slips or something like that. But I mean, it should be fun. Link play shows that it works, and it works pretty solid. So I think that's the big takeaway from it, and I think that's what you were trying to get across from the video, that link play works and it's there and everything else. Yeah.
This is what I would do if it was me. I'll probably get the first one at the regular price, but I am not getting that second one until it goes on a sale.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love it. I would love to, but I can't. I can't stomach paying another $600 for the same exact game just so I can play player 2. That's like saying that I have an Xbox and I want to play my friend on whatchamacallit, Street Fighter 6, and I have to buy another Xbox. I mean, to play in the same house. That's kind of crazy. I can understand, you got to buy another Xbox, you go in another home, but dude, that's just a steep. That's a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, I think it'll do a lot better if they like add it to like one of those bundles, like they were selling. Remember, like the fighting game bundle and the office bundle and whatever else, right? There needs to be a bundle for that eventually on the website for from Arcade1up to do that, because people want more than one, and yeah, that's kind of a lot. But again, it's day one adopters. You know what I mean? Like cats who want that, they're going to absolutely go do that. Absolutely.
Oh, all right. So looks like we got someone to join us again. So give me a second here.
1001. I mean,
Add them to the stream. And I apologize. Just we got to do this on the fly, baby. So here we go. King is back.
Yo.
We did pivot, but we'll come back to the conversation that we was having in terms of.
Oh man, I don't want to slow the show down. But
listen,
all right.
we said what we said. We'll come back, but a lot of people was interested in the conversation that we was having, and I would like to say, as an individual like myself, I spread myself out in terms of all the companies. You know, I was
Yeah.
big with At Games. I'm big with Arcade1up. And originally when iArcade came out, I put a lot of support behind it, hopefully
Right.
trying to help that community grow. Unfortunately, I lost a lot of faith in the company, but
Understood.
you know, I I never poo-pooed anybody who wanted to back it. So you
So
know, I came on the IRK, I came on your show
yeah, you
and,
did,
and,
and
and
we
came
played
on there.
breakers and all that. Yeah. So here was the thing. What I was saying before I was in the tunnel. So what I was saying was the whole premise of that show wasn't about no drama, wasn't about well, we better than you and you better you not as good as it wasn't all about that. If you guys remember or if you watched the show, our show was about gameplay. We bought
Right.
real community people like you do, Moat, like you guys do, UAG, OTG. You guys play games. A lot of people don't play games. They sit and they want to flap their gums and talk about the game. What's they speculate? We don't do that. Our whole premise was to play and to try to get people to use the machine. In order to make sales, you need to do what? Demonstrate the product. That's just the rule of thumb. So that
Absolutely.
was the whole premise of the show was to get people to play. Where are my fighters at? Well, we know UAG, he a fighter. Well, hell, let's challenge him to breakers. Now, was it the best experience? No. We I can't lie and say that it was all great. People saw us pausing, frame rate skipping. This is live. I can't hide that. We
Can't
had to
hide that.
restart the game. It took
But
us a
one of the
while.
things you could say, King, though, it was still a fun
It
experience,
was a fun and
right?
we had a good time. And what you said, UAG, is what makes people forget about the product per se or what games they don't have. Is if they are having fun playing the game. So if you're focused, and I want Arcade1up to do the same. I know they're a bigger company, but if if folks focus on the gameplay, people don't have time to really bitch about anything. I thought you Arcade1up should do a damn NBA Jam League. Right now,
Facts.
this is the finals going on. My Lakers is gonna pull it off, but that's another conversation. My Lakers playing right now, but it should be in coinciding with the NBA finals. It should be an NBA Jam tournament, a
A
league
big
going
missed
on,
opportunity in
a
terms of
big
that.
missed
Oh yeah,
opportunity.
there's big bags fumbled.
So when I see August come around in preseason football, John D, if you're listening, back a tournament, back a league, do a NFL blitz league during the season. Play one game a week. There's ways that we could do that. People don't have time to complain if they busy. Well, I got to see Moat. The Saints got to see Moat next week. We talking about that. We
Come
ain't
on.
talking about nothing else. And that's the whole point me and Gunther tried to do. Everybody know we ain't doing that no more. Our focus is the magazine, which you guys, we got our show on Thursday. Shameless plug.
You got Doug, you got Doc on.
We got Doc Mac. And so you guys come pull up. That's what we focused on now. We tried to do the company thing, man. It ain't working out. So now we focus on the people in the community. The magazine gave us the better outlet to do that. If you guys seen who we got all the big players, all the
Billy,
big gamers, Billy, Steve Sanders, Doc Mack. Y'all know him. Y'all done been in his establishment. We're going to talk to him tomorrow. But the whole goal is to not have any drama. You guys seen when I got dragged into some shit. I go live. I do not play the keyboard warrior. I don't
Bruh.
play all this. I go live and
Bruh.
I address the shit. But we got people creating fake accounts. I done seen about 100 Brads, about 100
Mm.
Rainwaters in the chat. We got people with fake accounts. They won't address stuff head on. I done been on Brooklyn show. They know how I feel about certain stuff. Ain't no hiding. But when you have problems is when you got the double agents. I know I'm on my soapbox, but I gotta address this. You got too many double agents in the home arcade
Oh,
community.
that's facts.
People can't keep it
Big facts.
100. I got my boy Messiah. Shout out to him. He in the chat. He like me. Keep it 100. If I said it, I said it. I'ma stand on it. Y'all saw me go live. I'm calling out names. I'm not giving no innuendos. I'm not going and saying, well, there's a certain so-and-so. No, I'm saying you is the person I got a problem with, and we're going to address it. And we won't have to worry about that. But until people grow up, and half the people that's talking, I guarantee you would have won in high school, sitting off at the table by yourself. You got some clout now because people looking at you, and you're feeling good about yourself. I was popular in high school. I don't need this, and I'm popular now.
One thing that you say, King, and I would agree with this, and I think we've all said this. A lot of people in the community say a lot of stuff, but when they see you in your face, they ain't gonna say that shit.
At UAG, prime example. I'm gonna use Moda as an example because I seen he the only one out of everybody that I met in person. But if I had a problem with Mo, when I caught him at the gaming brew, I would have said, hey, nice to meet you, but hey, let me pull you aside, let me pull your coattail. I don't like what you said the other day about XYZ.
Bro, and that's the way it should be, though. You know what I mean? That's the way it should be. Yo, hit me up in the DM, or yo, we right there. Let's talk. Let's address it. Don't be smiling in the face and then be like, and then, you know what I'm saying? Act like, nope.
I did that shit to P-Dubs. Ain't no secret. Me and him always had a problem. But when I seen him in Chicago, I pulled him aside, said what my issue was. He said what his issue was. We squashed it. We played Breaker's Revenge. That's it.
Paul, I love Paul's thinking. Paul is like, yo, if it was products to be talking about, ain't none of this shit would be talking about.
So Paul, to your point, Paul, is product. And if you got people focused on gameplay, I told John this. I can say that. I told him, you get people focused on gameplay, ain't nobody worried about no AAA banger and all that. If you make 10-yard fight fun, then people ain't gonna be talking about nothing else. They gonna be like, I'm gonna have fun.
I gotta say this because I tend to agree with him because like when things are quiet in terms of Iarcade, that's when they start talking about other stuff. When Arcade1up has you can only talk about a particular topic, but so many times.
You can't just put Iarcade in that box, man.
I just said
no, but listen, you said Iarcade, but that's drama for everybody. When it's slow in Arcade1up, there's drama.
But you're not even listening to what I said because that's what I just said.
That's not what you just said.
Because you didn't let me fucking finish my sentence, motherfucker.
I'm gonna smack you in the back of your hot dog neck when I see you.
I know you got them big ass headphones. Turn up the volume, motherfucker.
I would if you wasn't wheezing so hard in the god doggone mic.
God damn.
Hey, y'all boy, something else. Y'all boy.
No, but that's everyone. The only one that don't talk nothing is I think it's Arcade people. They talk shit in their Discords and their Facebook group.
They used to.
Yeah.
Used to. Not now. This was back in 2020 when At Games first kicked off. Really, that's when you saw the talk. You don't see it now for sure, but or in the Discord maybe. But
no. So I would say that I think that the community in the whole is at that point where there's nothing to talk about, so you create shit. It happens in every community. OTG could attest to that. It happens in consoles. No matter where you at,
everywhere.
It happens.
Right.
But that this community is so small, it's an echo chamber, and you just hear it over and over. So there's nowhere to run.
Can you hear me at all?
I hear you perfectly, sir.
Yeah, you hear me now. Yeah.
Oh my god, I've been having so much trouble. My camera's not working, right?
I see you.
We see you.
I see you.
Oh my god, I've been frustrated this whole time. Oh, has it been fucking up the whole time?
I thought you had to sneak one out in the back. I thought you was
Yo, Brooklyn,
you was doing a little something.
Yo, Brooklyn, it's good to see people in person because, like King said, man, like all that rah ish on the internet.
It get quiet.
IRL.
But when you meet a person,
because just like King, I wrote up on like 3 people at that Arcade event.
You know what I mean?
And
but when you meet a person in person and not just YouTube, it changes. You have a real relationship with that individual, and then you're gonna have a certain level of respect. Now, if you met that person and then they're disrespectful afterwards,
then you got
fuck that motherfucker.
Or all the people that I Well, I ain't gonna. They know who they are. They probably in the chat, but y'all didn't even show up to Gaming Brew to even get addressed.
I said that.
So I'm
Ooh,
gonna
I
say it
said
like
that.
that.
Ooh,
And
I
y'all
said that.
know who
Ooh,
you
I
are.
said that.
Now,
Cause bro,
everybody, if I wasn't going, or if Gunther wasn't going, I'm sure it might have been a different list of people. And I'm gonna just say that.
And
bro,
I hope that when I go to Southern Fried Gaming, if you have an issue with me, come talk to me. I'm a very reasonable person.
Yeah,
I'm not.
because things can. Hey,
I'm not. I'm not.
You're
Listen,
things
listen.
super sweet,
IRL, I'm about that
UAG.
life. Hold on,
You're
I'm
things
not.
sweet,
things can
UAG.
get resolved though, Mo. That's the thing.
Right, no doubt, no doubt. But
Things
yo,
can
listen,
get resolved.
yo, so legit. The same thing you said, I said the same thing. I was like, yo, where's XYZ at though?
Yeah,
We have a
they ain't gonna
discussion.
come because they the keyboard gangsters, just like a studio gangster, a keyboard gangster that's gonna get on their keyboard, get behind other accounts, go live on other places, but won't address stuff head on. It would be resolved if people just head on, how we say in LA, fade, catch a fade. That's it.
Yeah,
Catch your fade and be
run the
done.
fade real quick.
Run the
Yeah.
fade and you be done with it. It's over.
So, because if you had a issue with me and you said something like, "Yo, man, I didn't like this," maybe we have a misunderstanding. Let's
It
have a
might have been
talk,
a
and
misunderstanding.
that's it. And like, okay, and move on. But
Well,
during
console
those,
fanboy said you don't want to talk to John, but hey, you know what? There's one thing I know about UAG. I know he would do the interview, and he would say he would keep
he's
it
been on
real.
my show a couple of
Yeah,
times,
he'll keep it real. I ain't gonna say
and I reached out to him after all the smack I done talked about them. I'm like, listen, I want y'all to succeed. I want to help you grow.
yeah.
Do XYZ with online, and I got you. And he's cool. Hey, you have to be able, if you're running a company, you have to be able to accept criticism. I talk shit about Arcade1up, and John be like, okay, I have to hold that L.
Yeah, so
And
yeah,
and you can still be cordial with one another, or you can still be a friend with one another,
This is
and
business,
just keep it
man.
moving.
like real talk, like real talk. I was supposed to go down after that the gaming brew. I was supposed to go down a couple weeks later, go talk with Michael and Jean, right? You know what I'm saying? But then you know what I'm saying, one of them Irkadians slid in my DMs talking real greasy, and then I hit him with them
Oh,
receipts.
really? Really?
UAG, you know them receipts I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? They hit him with them spicy
Whoa,
receipts, but it threw me off so bad. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna promote
whoa.
this community, man. If this is, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, this is the kind of energy they got. You
But
know what
this
I
my
mean?
thing. What's the point of talking greasy to you if you're trying to help? I don't give a fuck who you
That
are.
part,
Trying
that
to
part,
help.
that part. You know
Or
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
look, we all
Because
invested in the damn machine. I paid. Hey, I never forget. Gunther told me I'm happy with my ALU. Gunther hits me up. He says, "Hey man, they got a new product coming out. I want you to check it out. Here's the Kickstarter." So Gunther told me about the arcade. I saw John's first live stream. I said, "This is a cool dude, man. He really passionate about the product." I put my own personal out my house money up, so I'm vested. So I'm going to want to say any positive or negative, right? Because in
right,
order to grow, you gotta hear the negative. I don't understand this with people. Just because I say I want to see Blitz on the arcade, and I'm using that as an example, does that mean I hate him? That don't mean I
No,
hate him. That just mean I want my investment. Just like I like Jordans. Jordan, stop releasing this one. I want that. I can make a comment. So please stop criticizing people for the comments made.
that's the one
That's
thing
it.
I don't like about this community. There's a lot of gatekeeping in terms of that. Like, no one gets on people like, oh man, why do you say that about Arcade1up, blah blah. But for iArcade, it seems like there's a lot of gatekeeping in terms of that. And I think
Well,
that, like you said, it used to be a lot for ad games as well, and you don't see that so much with ad games. But it seems like the
hey, hold on,
iArcade
wait,
supporters
hold on, Nick,
do that.
man, hold on, Nick. We keeping the spade, man. You gatekeep for Arcade1up, man. Hold on, dog.
I gatekeep for I gatekeep for Arcade1up.
oh,
Hell yeah, you gatekeep for
so
Arcade1up.
what's the
Hold on, dog.
definition of gatekeeper?
Please,
What's
please
the
enlighten me,
definition? I
brother.
want to know what the
I'm messing with
definition.
you.
Please
Relax.
enlighten me.
Relax. I'm just messing with you. Calm down.
But to your wait, who UAG? You said gatekeeping arcade. I'm trying to see who said. Okay, so
Yeah, I said that.
okay, so this is what I think. I think it's everybody scrapping for views. This is a crab in a barrel
That part.
niche market.
That part.
I heard somebody, I don't know who it was saying it. Might have been, I forgot who was saying it, but this is so niche. We got what? Most person in the home arcade community got what? How many subscribers? Who would you say be the top?
It depends on who you consider still in the home arcade community.
Retro Ralph is still number
Ralph,
one to me.
I would say Ralph. Ralph is number one to me too.
Or
I would
Ralph
say
technically cool to it.
But
you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
but see, his numbers are screwed because he has 50,000, right? But out of that 50,000, it's probably like maybe 20,000 of that is people from home arcade.
Right.
Okay, so you got Ralph and Cool Toy out of everybody, right? Out of at the top.
And then I think the next is what, Michael B, maybe?
Michael B and P Dubs would be that second tier.
Michael B and P Dubs. Yeah. So that's a small, very small
and kits.
You got a very small niche in the YouTube world. Wow, it's like a crab in a barrel mentality. You got people in our arcade who want to be the influencer, so to speak, right? Well, if I want to be an influencer of this product, I got to knock Moat down and get him out the way because he infringing on my viewers. Instead of saying, well, hell, where's my allies? Okay, if Moat like Iarcade, UAG like Iarcade, OTG like, let's get together, let's work this out, maybe we could all do a show, maybe we could all do different content, but instead, that's when the low blows hit. Oh, well, let me come up with this to get rid of this one. That's what I think is going on.
I could see that.
Because it's so small, fellas. Think about it. It's so small.
That's real talk. That's real talk.
You got to get everybody out the way.
So you know what I'm saying? So Nick is here, bro. I was like, yo, hey, woo. He was like, hey, we should do this. I was like, yeah, I can get with that. You know what I'm saying? Woo, because like-minded minorities, throwing race in it. Yeah, sue me. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it was. You know what I mean? Cats trying to work together because realistically speaking, and this is the thing, a lot of cats in that upper echelon, they don't want to mess with nobody down there in the crumb area. And I'm calling it the crumb area, you know what I'm saying? And when I say crumb area, I mean anybody that's 5,000 or less, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like for a long time, legit for a long time. And Nick, if I'm wrong, tell me if I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying? For a long time, cats didn't want to work with none of us. Nobody, you know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
So we had to path our own way.
Right. And so, you know what I'm saying?
And that's okay.
That's okay.
Which is absolutely fine because you rather have that, you know what I'm saying, have that path. So for me, I'm just like, man, if I see somebody and I reach out to you, I'm like, yo, hey, look, I see your content, I like what you're doing, yo, why don't you come on the show, whatever else, right? Because I do that. But then you have
everybody don't do that though, Mo.
Right, which is true. And then some people, they'll snub you, and I'm gonna look at the camera and I say this. Some cats will snub you because of something else another content creator told them because they thought it was gonna make them a better person.
Yeah, see,
and some of y'all in this chat.
Yeah,
anyway,
some of that,
I digress,
all that, man.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Like the thing is nobody wants to like help. But then there's the other side of that where cats come in the game. Usually they want entitlement, bro. Like they feel like, oh well, I should have XYZ. What have you done, man? You know what I mean? Like legit. And it's not even about that. It's like, yo, bro, like, how are you gonna be on the platform or talk about something if you haven't established yourself? You know what I mean? Like, that's like me. If I sat and I made a bunch of shorts, but I haven't made any real concrete videos about Iarcade, since we use Arcade, right? Let's say I made a bunch of shorts about Arcade, but I haven't made any real videos voicing my opinion on it, right? How can I be considered an authority and then demand that you know what I'm saying, or Brooklyn or whoever else, you know what I'm saying,
right?
Be like, yo, bring me on your show because I know stuff, bro. I don't know you from Adam.
And that's an excellent point, Mo. But I do think we're entitled because here's the thing: does Michael Jordan and the Jordan brand have a community group that's demanding him to do something? No. So we lucky that John D listen. We lucky that John will listen to the community because Nintendo ain't got no focus group to where they gonna take your opinion. They gonna do what the hell they want to do because they don't need your opinion. They might hear you, but they're gonna do what they want to do. They're not gonna take no time. The CEO of certain companies are not going to come on a stream, hear feedback, and all this other stuff. But I think
we're in a very unique perspective. Like
very unique.
There's not many communities where the companies are invested in terms of listening, being participating, especially as small as of a niche of this community is. Yeah. Like, I mean, I guess that's probably the reason why. Because it's small niche, they know that every person counts on this in terms of sales and stuff like that. So they have to hear us. They have to get that feedback. And so from the very start, hey, they don't even fucking spend money on advertising, really.
You don't need to.
They got us.
YouTube. Yeah, YouTube.
They got us. And Arcade1up is changing the game. And like, okay, we got all these YouTubers talking about it. We'll make a game that's coming out in a movie. The movie will advertise for us. We still ain't spending no money. We just spent the money on the IP.
That's smart.
So it's a smart game. But this is very unique. I don't think that this will happen again for probably another 10 years.
No, I agree.
Something down the line, something else. But
to that point, UAG, for Iarcade, what I think they should have done, I think Gold was pushed out too soon. I think it should have been more love. Should have made love to Gen 1 a little longer. Then come out with Gold Cabinet. Also think that they should have took the route that PK did, would say, hey, 1.0.
It's not late. It's not too late.
It's not late. So, John, if you're listening, please, and I told y'all in the chats, please come out with an upgrade board for the damn Gen 1 owners. Please, because right now when you got alienated customers, they stop buying. You want them to buy games.
Yes.
So
yes.
Please, all I'm saying
you don't
is,
want those people to feel like they've been screwed.
Exactly, UAG. So all I'm saying is, and you do what you want, John, is your company. But as a user, as a community member, and as a Gen 1 Kickstarter backer, I would have loved to have an option of an upgrade board, if possible. If it's hard, I don't know. I'm not an engineer, so those in the chat, is it possible? Because I know the Gold Cabinet has a different type of board. But is it possible to create a board that has 2 USB outlets that you could sell for $200? I say sell it, run it up. Do like Ad Game's doing. You could pay $349.
Hey, you gotta pay to play. Pay to play. If you want, then don't complain about it.
Don't complain.
If they give you the option, you have to pay.
Exactly. So all I'm saying is, John, give people an option for a board, or you won't have no complaint. I guarantee you. Give people a chance to upgrade their board. If you don't, and you're gonna pivot and do software and all this stuff, I don't know what to say on that.
Miami's saying that I think he says that there wasn't a possibility to do that. So if that's the case, then maybe they needed to re-engineer that, because there's got to be a way. Because all it is just buttons and a monitor that you have to be able to get it output to a new board.
Also,
right?
too, UAG, and I'm not just saying that because everybody know I'm a Bash guy. Shout out to Bill McLaughlin and Bash Gaming. But if I'm Iarcade, guess what I'm doing? I'm looking at all these indie developers. What's the one that made the twin stick game, Galaxicon and all? No, not Galaxic. What's the twin stick?
Galacticon or
you said it right.
Yeah,
okay, whatever game that is. I would be looking for those companies, and I would put some funding and have them crank out modern retro titles and focus on that. That would be my strategy. If I can't go get these, what everybody say, AAA bangers, if I can't get these because the market is saturated, I'm putting money behind one of these good Cuddles, I think his name is, talked about a lot of the different indie games on Steam and shit. I would find one of those developers, put money behind those studios, and then slap Iarcade name on it and add a subsidiary, iArcade Games or whatever. That's the route I would take.
Yeah, I think that's a smart route, because again, you're not going to be able to compete in terms of on the IP level.
Yeah.
But if you could say, hey, these are some modern games, people are playing them on Steam. It's top selling games. Here they should be played in an arcade. Why not do it on the home of the iArcade?
Yeah.
And there'll be an exclusive home arcade. That's enticing.
Yeah, that's my strategy. And that's the thing too, fellas. Now people are looking like, oh, well, this can be a glorified Steam Deck, technically. Right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing stuff out. I'm speculating. I'm joining the crew. I'm speculating. But that would be my strategy. If I'm CEO, which I'm not, but if I were, I would say, let me dump $50,000 toward such and such gaming, make that my studio, and pump out game designs, like At Games is doing with the pinball, making their own titles. Hell, we can't get them Zen titles. What am I gonna do, UAG? I'm gonna make my own Cat in the Hat and all this other stuff.
Yo,
That's my strategy.
Yeah, and shout out to Iarcade. They did give Saturn for free, and that was a 26 shooter. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, Saturn. That's the other good one. Saturn. Yeah.
So shout out for that. Hey kids, I saw your comment. I'm on every Tuesday, every other Tuesday. Chill and chill. You are welcome to be on the show.
You're on every day.
Shut the hell up.
You're fucking on every day. And
Not by choice. Not by choice.
I can count. I can't even count what day you're not on. You was on Tuesday.
Saturday.
You on today. You go tomorrow. You on, right?
Hold on. Hey, I tried to call out today. You know what I'm saying? In observance for what Mad Dad is doing. You know what I mean?
Nah,
what Mad Dad
he didn't want no heat. Chat. I'm gonna be real honest. When I said this, what the show was gonna be about, Mo was like, "Yeah, man, I don't know if I can make it." You know.
Mo, you got cold feet?
No. What I said was this. I said he shows me the thumbnail.
Where's OTG at, yo?
I don't know. OTG.
Console fanboy about to have a fit if OTG
hasn't
come back.
He hasn't come back in yet. I don't know where OTG is at. He's not come back
OTG
in.
got that Starlink internet.
That's an empty spot. You know what I mean? But
come on, console fanboy, join.
So
where you at?
So UAG sends me the thumbnail yesterday. I said, "Are you for real, bro?" I said, "Do you really want this kind of heat? Is this what you're really trying to do?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm just like, and I didn't really look at the thumbnail until today when I saw it on my screen so I could pop out the chat. And then freaking, bro, I see it and I'm just like, bro, they not gonna like you at all. But I'm a team player, so you know
they don't like me. They don't like me.
Well, no, but I'm just saying.
Why y'all caring if look, Mo? This ain't junior high. Shoot,
I don't listen.
We ain't worried.
I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Because look,
again,
are you happy with your content, Mo?
Absolutely.
All right, well, that's
absolutely.
That's all that fucking.
Listen. To help everybody else out, I kept back on my content to help everybody else out.
Hey.
Because God dang it, UAG's like, you way all over the place. Woo. There are real talk. There are content creators in this space who have literally tried to disparage me behind the scenes because I'm all over the place. So I know that means that means
you're doing something right.
I'm doing something right. Exactly. Yeah, I don't worry about it. And yes, Justin, listen, I will do a shilling. It can be 1v1 next week, Tuesday. You and I, Justin, let's talk. You bring a guitar. I'll bring some Mochi. Mochi sounds good.
Actually. OTG said he wants StreamYard
back. When you hit 100 episodes, that's the key for sitcoms. You get syndicated. So you're well on your way to syndication.
Obviously, you know what I'm saying, and it's a good thing. But no, seriously though, like I like what I do. I mean, what I do is not for everybody. Just like how Weekly Retro Party, it's not for everybody. You know what I mean? But again, if everybody watched the same kind of content that was for everybody, this would be a boring space. You know what I mean? Yeah. From what we do,
I don't want to see all the same content.
To what Super Game Room does, love them or hate them, to what Rexer does. Everybody does something different. You know what I'm saying? And everybody provides something different in that space that is needed. You know what I mean?
That's like us going on, Mo, talking about, I don't like Fox or I don't like ABC. Don't watch it.
Hold on. Listen, ABC got them bangers. Good Doctor, Station 19. You know what I'm saying? Grey's Anatomy. Hold on, bro. ABC got some bangers.
Hey, if I don't like ABC, don't watch it.
Right.
That's why I don't watch CBS.
Yo,
CBS is for some old.
And that's why you don't watch the Giants play either.
Listen, I know you ain't talking shit. I know you ain't talking shit.
Got a Raider hat on right now.
Because this is the cheat code. This is the cheat code, baby.
Yo, you think he Easy E? Well, we got a Raider hat on.
Yeah, real motherfucking G's.
Bodies were dropping today. Bodies were dropping today. I had to put on the Raiders hat.
He was on some bullshit today. He put on his Easy E special.
Bro, notice how and I just looked at it now. Notice how his room's all blacked out. Ain't no lights. You know what I'm saying?
He got a black
got no sleeve on his arm. You know what I mean? He just all keep feeling some type of way today. Like, the Raiders, they're a strong team. They're proud. We can be proud. We can be happy with that.
Proud of what?
The Raiders. What you mean?
I would say that they got the most gangster fan base, bro. You don't go there with another jersey.
Right.
Console fanboy quoting my favorite Easy E song. He said, "Where the hell you find an anorexic rap?" Hey, that was the coldest diss.
Yeah, yo.
The coldest diss.
Yo, came at Drake hard. Came at Drake hard.
Hey, but so you said Southern Fried Gaming is what's the next one? I'm going to Portland with Old School Gamer magazine. Me and Gunther, we gonna be in Portland and we going to be in Austin. So you said Southern Fried
You're not
Gaming
going
is
to the one in Cleveland?
Hell, oh, I should, huh?
There's gonna be a lot of people if you want to pull
I'm
up
about
on
to say,
somebody. That's the one to go to.
That's the one. That's gonna be the popping one. Huh?
Don't be disrespectful, UAG.
I'm just saying, if you want to pull up on somebody, that's the one you should go to.
So what's the significance with the Cleveland one? Because that's the first I'm hearing about. I always heard of Portland, Southern Fried, and so all of a sudden I'm hearing about Cleveland. What made that one so popular?
So Kits is there, and I think another couple of creators are nearby, so it's an easier, a central place to get to and whatnot.
So I know Ralph talks about the Southern Fried, so that's the popping one to get, right?
Yeah, that's the one where all the hip kids go to. That's me.
Oh, so I'm not cool. Bro, I ain't get asked to go. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna go this time. When is it in Atlanta?
That's I think it's the last week of July.
The last week of July. Yeah, that's my birthday weekend.
Oh shit!
And I know that me and Ralph is going to be doing a panel there and whatnot. And Kit, whatchamacallit, console fanboys going.
I've been hearing about
films is over there. It's just a popping place, man. It's big, but it's still intimate at the same time. And then you got Atlanta, so you could get wings from the strip club.
I can give me some wings.
I keep hearing about these wings, bro.
Listen, the wings is delicious.
Look, I doubted it until I saw it on TV, and I was like, for real? I was like, oh, for real? Okay, yeah.
And we got MGK over there. We just need to. Endless needs to go so he could join his boy MGK.
Go. Messiah, you better pull up.
Listen, he's not too far from there. He's on the East Coast.
Yeah,
come on.
Same. Yo, listen, I wasn't invited either, so yeah, I wasn't invited.
Hey, Mo,
I'm not on the panel, bro.
You was invited last year.
Listen, I wouldn't. No, I wasn't because I would have went.
Oh, you're a lying motherfucker, bro.
I'm not lying. Bro, hold on. This dude told me 9 days in advance, bro. He said 9 days in advance.
With that face like that?
Bro, 9 days in advance, and I just paid for the plane ticket.
Oh, you see how he said it. Now he's talking about the time. You only gave me 9 days. You only gave me 9 days.
So what you said? What you said? So you saying I can crash your panel? I'll crash your panel and just sit there eat nachos all day. Like, yep.
Hey,
what you think this is?
Bro, I work security. My arms crossed like.
Why UAG ain't pull up to Chicago? That's the $1 million question.
Because I did two trips.
Hey, we was all at Gallup and Ghost and turned up. What was UAG?
I was afraid for my life. I thought I was going to be assassinated.
From who?
From the iArcade. I thought they were going to assassinate me.
Hey,
they wasn't even there. How you gonna get assassinated by a group that wasn't even there?
Anytime I hear iArcade, I get scared.
Hey, y'all see my boy here.
But for real, I already made 2 plays. I went to Evo, and I went to this. I thought I couldn't make that 3rd trip. I wanted to go. Everybody invited me, and I was thinking about it. I thought about it long and hard. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Oh shit! I done pissed off my boy Gunther in the chat. He said he went to Dave and Buster for 2 seconds, and I'm on y'all show now. He said I done jump ship. Hey, Gunther. Hey, look, I gave you a shout out, boss. He laughing. I gave you
Gunther,
a shout out.
You can always come through. Listen,
Gunther, we got a slot.
We ain't doing them but vibing, man. That's what
we got a slot. Gunther, pull up. If you back home, pull up.
Now, before we're gonna end the show though. Sorry. We don't do overtime here.
We don't do 5-hour streams.
We don't fucking do overtime here.
What you mean? We're already a half an hour over. What you mean we don't do overtime?
We're gonna do. I got a little teaser for an event that's coming up soon, and so my man, Welcome to Die, sent me a video, and so I'm gonna show the video because it kind of gives us a little bit of history of what happens over on this channel. And the Laundromat Wars. Yeah, listen, that's my boy. I gotta respect him.
I just like saying, really. Play the tape. Wait, do we have tapes in 2023?
You weak, pathetic fool. All too easy.
Hey, console fanboy. This? We're talking about practice for this? Well,
He's so
listen.
disrespectful.
Turns
So
out
bogus for this.
our first title fight is reaching a 1-year anniversary this weekend. So let's run it back. Before you join that tournament, let me remind you, you're a loser.
Now he catches him with the uppercut. Oh, teleport! I'm over here, bitch. Oh, I'm over here, bitch. Welcome to Die takes the first
He's so
game
disrespectful. And he fucking
and finishes
disrespects him.
Blow his motherfucking head off.
And that's what I call some. Now we already got 33 people in this tournament, man.
Two titans colliding. They talk about being the best at this game in Mortal Kombat. So you got your man, console fanboy, who claims to be the king, but he doesn't have the belt. The other guy got the belt. Welcome to Die has the belt.
Maybe you should think about it. Fly into my island, we can have a drink. Maybe you should think about it. You could be my Zelda, I could be your Link. Maybe you should think about it. Fly into my island, we can have a drink. Maybe you should think about it. Yeah, thank you so much, Miss Click. Miss Click, thank you so much for listening. I got an Instagram, Console Fanboy. My YouTube channel is Console Fanboy. I just started a few months ago. I hope you like the content.
Zohar. Zohar. It's a nightmare, bitch. You're gonna be my Zelda. Get over here. I gave you that super chat.
The only one criticism that I have of Welcome to Die, he be killing the jokes sometimes.
You're mine. I gave you those super chats. You come here, you bitch.
That shouldn't be as funny as it is.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Welcome to Die, a guy that's obsessed with Thanos, and now he's obsessed with me.
Listen, console fanboy, you talk about, I don't know how many times I gotta explain this to you. You beat me in the past, but last time we was in the ring, you was in the canvas, the referee's my hand. I had the title, right? That's how it works. The last time we fought, you was on the floor. Those are the facts. I don't care how many times you won in the past. It's all about what you've done for me lately. What you've done for me lately is kiss my Converse. You were on the floor, bro. Alright? You can't, yeah, go ahead.
It sounds like you don't have any confidence in this guy. It sounds like you think that you're just gonna wipe the floor clean with him, bro.
Oh hell yeah. I'm gonna beat that Sonya looking Miss Click. He has such a fascination with Miss Click. And I noticed the other day, that bitch looks like Sonya. And then, you pick her. I'm gonna hurt your feelings when I break your girlfriend. You know what I mean? You can't block me. You can't block Miss Click either. But she can block you.
Were we just turtle for days?
Ooh, over here, bitch. Superman, right to the stomach, right into the uterus.
I hope she didn't have a kid. That would have been an abortion right there.
Some of that moat comments.
Yeah.
Raiden,
that's
Raiden
right.
hitting
Uterus.
Sonya with thank you for your cervix.
Brandon said, I'm pregnant. No, you're not. Superman, right to the uterus.
I'm a champ for a reason.
Oh, over here, bitch.
Now, here's my question. Did this dude say he gonna sell Welcome to Die $25?
I don't know. Probably.
Oh, yeah, he about to pay. Yeah.
He said that shit earlier in the chat.
Oh, I got. This is disrespectful. He's showing receipts and shit. He's showing receipts and shit.
Hold on, yo. He said that $25.
Oh man, he needed the uppercut.
Be great.
You ain't getting that respect at this point, my guy.
He's showing receipts and shit. He did not let you win a game, bro.
Damn.
Oh.
Hey, sweep. Well, I mean that works too. Damn, I wanted to sweep.
Damn.
You just don't do that. That's disrespectful.
Damn.
Damn. Hey, what do you got?
Console fanboy. I know good sportsmanship. Go fuck yourself.
Damn.
Anyway,
I was hoping that console fanboy we'll get a win in here.
You already know who this guy is. You know who he is.
Why am I asking, right?
What? That was a waste of a question. Oh, man.
It's over. It's over.
Oh, fuck.
Console
This is a rather long one. So if you want to see the rest of it, go over to my man's channel, right? And he will go subscribe to my man. Welcome to Die. He put in a lot of work. He put like 18 hours for that 8-minute video. I told him that he has to learn how to trim it because that's rather long. But the point was made. He made Zohar his bitch, and now Zohar needs to answer to that. If you the man like you say you is, you gotta answer that shit. He pulled out receipts, literally. Literally pulled out receipts. That was
y'all know console fanboy got a gang of receipts though, right?
That boy, the receipt god. I know he got
that man got a gang of receipts, bro.
The time you say something out your mouth on a stream, 30 seconds later, that shit is clipped. You better watch this shit.
Have you not realized that this whole stream is about to be clipped and used in some propaganda?
Probably.
It don't matter now. You know what
Probably.
It don't matter now.
So do me a favor. There's 33 people signed up for it. We have 50 spots. The link is in the description. We're going to be going fast on that. So you'll want to do your thing. Godly is going to be on there as well. He's going to be he's co-hosting. He's brought a lot of people to the community. Dude, I want you to know this right now. This ain't for the faint of hearts. There's going to be some killers on this shit. These people are from Fightcade. Some of these people don't go to sleep.
Yeah, Fightcade is a whole nother, man. I tried to, that's a whole nother
I told him there's levels to this.
That's levels, yeah.
There's levels. And so if you ain't built for this, just know that you're going for fun. That's all I gotta say. You're going for fun.
You sparring, UAG. You sparring. It's a sparring match.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's like Conker's in our community. He plays on Fightcade. He got a chance to win.
Oh yeah, Conker won KI too. Yeah, no doubt.
He don't play that shit. Yeah. So definitely go. Show your support. Come join the stream. Let's show Arcade1up what this title means. How many people we got on this motherfucker? That if we could do that, imagine if it was on our Arcade1up. How big it could be.
That's huge.
And then y'all can have a joust tournament.
We can do that too.
Hey Gunther, where you at? That's his game. I suck at. I don't care how many times I tried to play that game. I'm not good at it at all.
How about Bubbles? Where you at on Bubbles, bro?
I don't even play that game.
You need to play that game. Listen, I was shitting on that game for a while, and then I played it. It's addictive, bro. It's addictive.
I'm gonna have to try it out. I'm gonna have to try it out.
Try it. Come see me. Listen, you have an Iarcade, so you played a lot of shitty games. Let's be honest.
Hey, no, look. I'm gonna tell
you played a lot of shitty games. I'm telling you, this is a good game.
Eggs was one of them too.
Yeah, right?
Eggs was shitty.
And it's about the people that you play with. Yeah, this is not by any means. This is not a groundbreaking game, but you're gonna see my name on the scoreboard. You're like, man, I gotta fuck this guy up. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Having fun that way.
What it's about.
That man said eggs.
Eggs was trash,
bro. He said eggs. Yo, want to give me like $5 too?
I think it was. That shit was horrible, man. I tried. I tried.
Some of the wackest games, just because they got a leaderboard on there, it's fun.
Some of y'all hate 10-yard fight, but I think it's it's in my top 10.
Don't. That's a BC game. I can't fuck around with BC games.
Oh. No. Because Tecmo Super Bowl hit way different.
Way different. Stop with that. Don't start that shit. Don't start it.
That's because you trash at it. But I'm just saying.
That's because you cheat. That's because you cheat and you fucking pick Bo Jackson, you fucking cheater.
I've never used Bo Jackson against you. What the hell are you talking about?
I use the LA Raiders. What you mean?
The receipt 89. There. I ain't never touched Bo Jackson. I eat Bo Jackson. What you mean? The receipts is there. I held a freaking Tecmo Super Bowl tournament back in November. You know what I'm saying? Hell, what it back
You
in
so
on the Mo
fucking
PlayStation.
What we playing on,
lie.
Mo? What we
Bro,
playing on, Mo?
playing on Fightcade. Playing on
They got that on
Fightcade.
Fightcade?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
they
I
got
gotta
everything
get.
on
Yeah,
Fightcade,
I gotta
baby.
get.
yeah.
Man, y'all gotta show me how to get that dialed in.
Yo,
What
B's
I
got
need?
Bcon's got a video.
He's
Literally,
got a
it's like
video. Okay,
like a
I'm gonna
5-minute
check
video.
it
It'll
out.
get you like literally. You
Dude,
just got to download.
it's a 10-minute video, but 5 minutes, that's all you need.
Yeah, 5 minutes all
Okay.
you need. You know what I'm saying?
Do I
mean,
need
if you listen to his
a
voice?
just you had a Hori or what do I need?
Whatever you want to use, whatever you want to use.
Any
No matter-
controller?
Anything's
Okay.
great. You can use a pad if it connects to your
Yeah,
PC.
you don't need you don't
Okay.
need a stick, but you can use a stick.
I'm gonna get into that.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
like 5 minutes. It's free.
Get in there. Come by the mats. Come by Smoke Sundays. You'll have fun because that's all we play on that shit. We be having a blast.
Come to the Mo Plays channel tomorrow morning. Watch Welcome to Die. Maybe stop out Golly or Golly. Maybe step out Welcome to Die on the Lunch Libre on Fightcade.
Lunch
Yeah,
Libre.
man. Like it's going down.
For sure.
It's going down. It's going down.
So guys, I think that's about wraps up the show. We appreciate you stopping by. It's
Thank
all
y'all,
in
man.
fun and games. Hopefully, all these companies strive for the next 5 years. But you know, it's a joke. Don't take life so serious. And if you have a problem with me, reach out to me. I am a reasonable person to deal with. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for stopping by.
No, I'm just kidding. Hold on a second.
And
Hold on a second. We're not gonna let King Creole get a chance to put himself over. You know what I'm saying? Promote him. You know what I'm saying? Promote.
Oh,
what he's doing.
that's
You
why
know
you're
what I'm
here.
doing?
You're supposed to say something.
I did just say something.
God damn it! Stop talking, Mo. Let him say something.
My plug. All right. Hey, it's your boy King Creole. You can find me on Thursdays with Gunther Vincent, aka You Play Arcade, with Old School Gamer Live. It's Thursdays, 7 o'clock Central. And we got a treat for you guys this week. We got Doc Mack coming. He's going to talk to us about some dope things that he's working on. Y'all want to check it out. Google it. He's got some things in the works. If you ain't been to Galloping Ghost, you better go. That better be on your bucket list for your life. That's me. I appreciate y'all guys, giving me the opportunity. As always, love. Great show, great discussion. I'm always about good discussion and factual debating. Debates that's you stand on. And that's me, King Creole.
Appreciate you, King, for stopping by. Mo, you got something to promote? I know, other than the 85 streams you're doing.
I sat back and I counted one day. I was like, man, do I really do 85 streams? I'm like, yo, where do I find the time? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, throw it all raspy and stuff. I do got some stuff to promote though.
I know you do.
So, shut up. Do I do this to you when you talk about you number 7 on Bubbles? No, I'll let you cook. Let me cook a little bit, all right? Tomorrow morning on Mo Plays, 12 p.m. Eastern, you know what I'm saying? Lucha Libre will be Welcome to Die versus Godly. First to 5 in Street Fighter Alpha 3, first to 5, and third strike. And if we need to have a tiebreaker, first to 5 in Hyper Fight. And that will take place on Fightcade. So you can eat your sandwiches, eat your salads, hang out. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. Friday, I got next OTG supposed to take on Brett's Arcade because we are starting the last man standing. Tomorrow night, I'll be on show number 72, Game Time. Smoke Sunday, this Sunday, Roger will be taking on Welcome to Die and the trifecta to the two people who fought for the belt, season 1. You know what I mean? To see if that can get shut down. Let me think. What else I got? I'm trying to think what else I got so I can piss off UAG. Oh, yo, listen. Outsiders are back. We did Outsiders last night. Go on the main channel and watch that. You know what I mean? Just skip the first 17 minutes. Listen, I tried to get the bidet talk off of the show, and people got habits. So, other than that, that's all I got. Right? That's all I got. Oh no, I don't.
God
damn!
Hold on, listen.
He the hardest working man in the industry.
I'm working out here, bro. Listen, Marvel vs. Capcom 1 tournament on Arcade1up because GVO said they want to smoke. So we doing that on May 21st, May 28th, Tekken 7 on PC. All this is on the Mo Plays channel. You ask where the content's at, chat. That's where the content's at. We over there pushing over there because we run fighting games around here because it's too much nonsense in this home arcade community. That being said, I'll have a Bobby Voo video up Friday.
He'll also have a video up on Pinterest on the Connect 4 tournament that he's running. So make sure you join that.
That's okay, because now we about to go back to the 80s. That's our UAG. I'm going to put that video out that I got
Simon tournament.
Girl on my lap.
Gunther with the support, giving us a $5 super chat. Join the tournament. Again, that is May 6th. It's going to be a banger. MK1. We'll have a preview this Saturday, so come through because it's going to be a blast.
It's going down.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Love you all. Keep gaming. Peace.
Peace.
Keep it peace.